back in the days when construction drawings were traditionally made. Architects used to face perplexing situations. Any slight mistakes or changes on the drawing could result to a nervous breakdown. Information shared within the different involved parties was through hard copies. Imagine piles and piles of copies. The 2D models mostly relied on human interpretation and visualization skills, thus resulting to miscommunication, misunderstanding, and misinterpretation. What follows is wrong data. The society intensely thought about how to resolve this convoluted situation. Ta-da! BIM, BIM, BIM! One of the main advantages of BIM vs 2D CAD is that at the early stage of the project, the relevant information is available to all parties, thus ensuring a better workflow and easier error detection process. BIM also makes it possible to access details of the building at any moment of the building's lifespan. In the design phase, in the construction phase, at a later stage, and even when it must be demolished and renovated. We know that time is a key element, and that's the reason why the government, the client, the constructor, and the various parties in charge of the design are connected via a central model. This lets them access all the necessary information at any moment. This new possibility will allow the building industry to grow and be more efficient. Now, even the law requires it for public buildings with a contract over 5 million Danish kroner. It specifies the type and quality of the information, the tender process, and even how it should be delivered. It will be a requirement for most public schools, roads, bridges, public buildings, and hospitals. Files from programs such as Revit can be saved in open formats known as IFCs. This way, they can be easily exported to various other software programs such as the Solibri. The Solibri is normally used to check for defects among other things. The specific location of the defects can be seen from the 3D model. From the design drawn in Revit as a 2D or 3D model, we have the opportunity to isolate all the architectural parts in Revit and keep the structural parts for the investigation of the building's features. In order to export the files into the robot structure, we use the robot link in Revit called Structural Analysis Link. Once the link is exported to robot, we can investigate each member in detail, make changes, and find information about the structural parts. Yoo-hoo! Count me in!